We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Minnesota Twins and the San Francisco Giants. Hit back up the middle, played on the backhand, one away. At the plate, Jorge Polanco, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Joe Mauer is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Crawford onto the grass, and the inning is over. Into the box now is the leadoff man, Hunter Pence, as he'll kick off the home half of inning number 1.
Right fielder, Hunter Pence.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. And this is handled by Mauer, and there's your first out. Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. And the pitch. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
And he'll step on the bag himself. And now at the plate, Miguel Sano. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws. I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Stepping into the box, Max Kepler. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Here it comes on 1-1. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. So coming to the plate, Diego Blanco.
Designated hitter, Diego Blanco.
First delivery to him on the way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. And that misses 1-1. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Here's the 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Onto the garden netting and gone. Now batting, Eddie Rosario. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Rosario.
And they'll start the at-bat with a sinker as this is chopped foul at the plate. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now that ball is smoked. Carrying to deep left. Gone! Back-to-back homers. Riding in.
Catcher. Jason Castro.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging on the first pitch as he hits this one on the ground to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Here's Brian Dozier now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And that misses for ball one. Dozier waiting on the 1-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. A ball hit hard to the left side. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly. Into the box, Nick Hundley. He'll lead it off here against Jose Barrios.
Nick Hundley.
Got him fishing that time. 0-1.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people. It can be tough to lay off a high fastball like that because right at your eye level, it looks like it's so easy to hit, and then it's by you.
You froze him on the fastball there. Nick Hundley becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. On to first, and there are 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Pretty well hit. Deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
And maybe trouble afoot as Crawford's aboard here with a base hit. But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first. Standing in, Jarrett Parker. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. On the ground up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Striding in once again, Byron Buxton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Byron Buxton goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. Jorge Polanco comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So here's Joe Mauer. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Span is under it, and that retires the side. Digging in, Pablo Sandoval. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And a slur, but this is in the dirt for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. And this is going to be a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. This one's flared out toward left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. At the plate, number 53. He stands in for the first time in this one.
Number 53.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Kepler shading to his right. And that's the first out of the inning. So one gone here in the San Francisco third, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This one's down to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And he'll be tagged out at third base on a heady play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Denard Span. And now following the 2-out double, he's got a chance to drive in a run here. From the belt, the pitch. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Miguel Sano. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit. A dive, but it's off his glove. Throw into second, and he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Settling in now, Max Kepler. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. 0-1 count and the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Grounded to the right. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And he is in there. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Diego Blanco.
Diego Blanco.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. The 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a looper to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw won't get him. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game. Here's the first pitch to him.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
1-1. Here it is. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder giving chase. 1 down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Jason Castro comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit hard up the middle. Panic with the dive, and they'll apply the tag, and he is out at second. It's there, and he's out at the plate for a double play. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman, Brandon.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Now this is popped up. Room, however, behind the plate for Castro. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The catcher, number
Now at the
5.
plate, Nick Hundley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The second baseman, number 12.
Here comes the first pitch.
Panic.
Joe Panic stands in as he looks at a called strike. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
Oh, man, I talk about frustrated. You're down 0-2 with this guy. You know he's got 4 pitches in his back pocket. You just don't know which one he's going to throw.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly in the inning. Digging in to try it again. Brian Dozier comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Under it is the left fielder. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's Byron Buxton now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Byron Buxton.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Late that time for a strike. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
And this is lined foul back over the Giants dugout. The windup and the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now a flare out to left center. Number 53 is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brandon Crawford. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Nope. And he misses here with a slurve, even at 1-1. 1-1 home now to Crawford. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the pitch. And here's a pitch taken by Crawford for a ball. 3-1.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make them swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
Line drive to center field. Buxton is right there, 1 down. Into the box now, Jarrett Parker. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
This is the time in the game you start thinking, hey, they might get better swings. Then you see a swing like that. Boy, he's still got it working.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Third baseman, number 48.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Polanco into shallow center, and that ends the inning. So here's Joe Mauer. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Sent out to straightaway center field. Span on the run. He's there and records the first out. Here's Miguel Sano. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Smoke on the ground up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Ready once again, Max Kepler. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Hit well towards the hole, and that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Stepping in and ready
Designated hitter.
from the stretch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is,
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that'll be shy of the arcade as it's off the brick wall. The runner scores from second. Digging in, Eddie Rosario. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. Now a foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate, and that'll go down as a very important out number 2. Looking to minimize the damage here.
Jason Castro.
And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. The 1-0 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. The throw will go to third, and he's safe. 5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Taking all the way, and that's what you call a plausible strike there. It's 3-1 now. And a full count now, 3-2.
Matt, I thought he might be in jeopardy of walking the guy here for the first time in this game. Went down 3-0, but he's come all the way back 3-2 now, and I think he'll just make the guy.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning. Ready for another chance. Number 53. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Left fielder, number 53.
Now a fastball is swung on and tipped foul right near home plate. It's strike 1.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game. He continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
he obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Number 53 is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
The center fielder, number
Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Well, he's really got good stuff tonight. They're not picking him up at all. That ball, again, out of the zone. He's getting a lot of Ks on that pitch tonight.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Kepler is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Back here in San Francisco, Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play.
Brian Dozier.
First pitch on its way. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Pence has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Digging in to try it again. Byron Buxton. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Just a tick behind for a strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
On its way is pitch number 75. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Panik will make the catch, and that retires the side.
It's time.
Ready for another shot now. Brandon Belt will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Brandon.
In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
A quick out number 1. Striding in once again, Nick Hundley. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
We talk about that first pitch and how important it is. Well, we're watching a guy right now that's throwing 80% to the hitters right now, the first pitch for a strike. When you do that, you're going to pitch deep in the games like we're seeing right now.
Well, he got the leadoff guy inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
Buxton comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
Number 12.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this is fouled at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that digging in once again. Joe Mauer. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on. Casey Pena will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. All right, back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Digging in and looking for more, Miguel Sano. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Lifted in the air out to right. Over now is Pence to make the grab. 2 away now. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And the Panda will put this one away. Standing in, Brandon Crawford. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The shortstop, Brandon.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
That's exactly what you don't want to do first pitch. If you're going to swing first pitch, you want to drive it. You can't take an ugly, bad swing on the first pitch when you know what you're looking for. They got to be more patient because you're going to get more pitches.
And this is handled by Mauer, and there's your first out.
The batter, number
Stepping
6,
in, Jarrett Parker. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. And this will be corralled by Mauer, and that's out number 2. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. Make it 16 in a row. He's set down. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Diego Blanco. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Eduardo Escobar will try to get his club a little ninth-inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no shot for Pence. This is going to land foul. 0-1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started. Stepping up to the plate, Eddie Rosario. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit back up the middle. Crawford to his left. He's there. A step on the bag for 1. On to Belt, but it won't be in time as they just settle for 1.
Now batting,
Striding into the box, Jason Castro. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Derek Law.
Now pitching for the Giants, number 64, Derek Law.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. The 0-1 pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Runners on first with one down. Little dribbler down the line. That ball's foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2. At the plate, Brian Dozier. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Now the 0-1. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Panic ranging into the outfield. He can't get there as it falls in. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Here's Byron Buxton now. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Too much action on the changeup, and he's behind 3-0. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder has a beat on it. And the inning is over. So coming to the plate, number 53. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Left fielder, number
this one's down to third. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. At the plate, Hunter Pence. He flew out in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Mauer is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Center fielder, number 2.
Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. And this is swung on and missed for strike 2. And now the Giants are down to their final strike.
He's still looking really solid here in the 9th, and I'm sure that big lead has helped him pitch free and easy, but to me it still looks like he's approaching it like it's a close game.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our top player of the game.
Final line score.
Coming to you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at Safeco Field has been closed for comfort. It's the home opener of this new season between the Minnesota Twins and the Seattle Mariners. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They come in as hot as anyone in this first week of the season as they've won 5 of their first 6 contests.
Well, Matt, I really like the pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Lays off 2-2 now.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. But one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. Runners off for second. Pitch is high. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. That's wide. 2-0. 2-0 count, and the pitch. Runner's on his way to third, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Ready with the 3-0 pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
And he lays off there. Ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. Joe Mauer is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of it depends on the type of pitcher that you have.
But they will not have a shot at 2. He's safe at first, and that will plate our opening marker of the ball game.
Batting 4th.
Here's Miguel Sano. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. The 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Swing and a miss at a ball tailing out of the zone. 2-2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Got him to go down swinging there. Miguel Sano goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for...
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Coming to the plate now.
Designated hitter, Diego Blanco.
And that misses for ball 1. 3 runs already home here. A little bouncer. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here.
The shortstop, Gene Segura.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins. And that misses 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Polanco ranges to his right. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Digging in now, Ben Gamel. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. In there at the knees, strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. To 2-2 now. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Here's Nelson Cruz now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Buxton is after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Settling in now, Eddie Rosario. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast. Yeah, 3 straight balls to start the inning, and it's clear to me he just hasn't found his rhythm out there yet.
And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Ready now, Jason Castro. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
Now that high fastball right there, it looks like you can just reach out and touch it. It's right at eye level, and you go to swing, and it's by you. It is the biggest deceptive pitch, I think, in the game. Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit back up the middle. Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away. Here's Brian Dozier now. They work on keeping this top of the second alive. And a breaking ball that's chopped foul at the plate. It's 0-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything. That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at bat here. Another 1-2 delivery.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Into the box now, Yonder Alonso. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Yonder Alonso.
Ball 1.
And this is off the corner and low, ball 1.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
Here now is Mike Zunino, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Ready to deal, here's the 2-1. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Kepler has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. So striding in, Danny Valencia. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The Dozier for 1. On to Mauer. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, Byron Buxton. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. 1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed 1-1. Hernandez readies the 1-1, and he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Here's the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Number 11. Shortstop.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jorge Polanco. He drew a walk his first time up. Check by Hernandez. The pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. A runner at first with no outs here. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
The tag, and he is out at second. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. On the ground up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. So here's Joe Mauer. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
Swing and a little tapper. Here he comes again, 1-2. On a rope to the second baseman, and the runner gets back. No double play. Digging in for his second at bat, Miguel Sano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And they'll start the at bat with a sinker as this is chopped fouled at the plate.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing. Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him. Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And Taylor Motter steps into the box. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Second baseman, Taylor.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Mitch Haniger, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. To third. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Striding in once again, Max Kepler. They'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Max Kepler.
Now Hernandez will get back to work here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike. Pitch on the way. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Line drive to center field, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th. Now at the plate, Diego Blanco comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Check by Hernandez. The pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
Ready for another chance? Eddie Rosario. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Rosario.
Smoke on the ground up the middle. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to Alonso. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Gene Segura. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The shortstop, number 2.
Line towards center field. Buxton patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Striding into the box, Ben Gamble. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's throwing first pitch this game have been for strikes. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is. If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there. After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
So he wraps up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Ben Gamble goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. The windup and the 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hit.
And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Hot shot on the ground to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Jason Castro.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Haniger arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Here's Brian Dozier now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 4-1.
Counts 1-0.
Dozier waiting on the 1-0. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Here's Byron Buxton now.
Byron Buxton.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
Boy, those are the pitches you hate to miss. A hanging changeup right there. He's going to think about that for a while.
And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Matt, here we are. Double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball and get 2, right? But he comes with the fastball right there. Now nobody knows what to see. This is going to be an interesting at-bat.
Hit out toward second. Reined in. Throw won't get him. Digging in once again, Joe Mauer. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. There's a good fastball from Hernandez that time. Strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the big.
And this one gets away. What a bad time for a wild pitch as the run will score from third. 4 runs, 7 hits. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Ready with the 1-2. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Mutter is up with it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Here's Miguel Sano. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Cruz is in pursuit. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Yonder Alonso. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
First baseman, Yonder Alonso.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Polanco is there. Throw on to first in time. 1 away. Here now is Mike Zunino. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Now at the plate, Danny Valencia. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Polanco gloves it. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Up next for
Taylor Motter steps into the box. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
That gets down, and the inning continues. Striding in, Mitch Haniger. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a slider on the inside for strike 1. Ready with the 1-1. Good time to take something off, but it's 2-1 now.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, followed up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another payoff pitch. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. First pitch is a sinker, too low. 1-0. Swing and a ball hit in the air to right field and deep. Back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. Riding in once again, Diego Blanco. Ariel is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. And that misses ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will as it heads to the corner. A fair ball. Legs churning. He's headed for second. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eddie Rosario. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Lefty against lefty here as this is taken for a ball. 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it is Haniger. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, catcher.
Ready for another chance? Jason Castro. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Amari Figueroa.
Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Gamble has it in his tracks, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Ready once again, Ryan Dozier. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Set to deliver the 0-1. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. And the run is in to score from second. Digging in once again, Byron Buxton trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 0-2, here it is. To short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Now to the plate. Jorge Polanco.
Shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. He's right there. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kyle Seager comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Kyle Seager.
Good bite to the slider there as it's chopped foul at the plate. Strike one. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. In there, a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And the Mariners have something going right away. It's a leadoff double. Gene Segura standing in. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Sent on the ground out to second, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Ready for another shot now. Ben Gamble, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Right over the middle, knee high. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. A man at third with 1 away. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. Here's Nelson Cruz now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ran the circle change in on him, a ball and no strikes. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time. Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. Stepping into the box, Mike Zunino. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Number 39 will take the ball.
Pitching for Minnesota, number 39.
Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Heading after it is Kepler. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So here's Joe Mauer. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Joe Mauer.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. Grounded to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in to try it again, Miguel Sano. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Now that low 90s fastball, it won't overpower a lot of guys, but if it's mixed in well, it's a real effective pitch.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Got him, and that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Digging in and looking for more, Max Kepler. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. Seager has room in foul territory. a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
When he is on, that slider is one of the best pitches in all baseball. That's why he's so tough to those lefties.
Hit hard to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Digging in now, Kenny Vargas. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And he lays off there 1-0 from the belt. Kicks and deals. Here's a blooper out toward left center. And Segura will make the catch, and that ends the inning.
It's time for the traditional 7.
At the plate, Danny Valencia. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Gerard Dyson.
And hitting for the Mariners, number 1, Gerard Dyson.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Up next.
Stepping up to the plate, Taylor Motter. Robinson Cano will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out.
Now pitching for the Twins.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. And that slider's almost in the dirt. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Robinson Cano is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Mitch Haniger stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-1 pitch. A fastball right over the outside corner.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Kyle Seager is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Perkins comes set. 1-1 pitch on its way. Foul toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Started to go around, but it's a called 3rd strike anyway, and that will. Now in the box, Eddie Rosario. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Eddie Rosario.
In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1.
0-1.
Down and away, ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Cruz giving chase. He's there and records the first out. Into the box now, Amuri Figueroa. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Set to deliver the 0-1. Seager at 3rd. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Brian Dozier now. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the. Gene Segura standing in. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
center fielder.
Standing in, Ben Gamble. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Here's Nelson Cruz now. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Mariano.
Cruz. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Twins, number 27.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Takes a curveball right on the corner.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard. You drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kepler's there for it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. So stepping in, Yonder Alonso. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this.
Your attention, please.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Buddy Boucher.
And a ball 1-0.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
In to score, the runner from third. The relay, but he'll get in there with an RBI double. Stepping up now, Mike Zunino. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. Alonso rounds the corner and is headed home. And the runner from second is in to score. Here's Gerard Dyson. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. He's set and the pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Rosario is there, and that's the 3rd out. Here's Byron Buxton now. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
Fielder, Byron Buxton.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Here's the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's full 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the 1st out here in the 9th. So striding forward now, Jorge Polanco. He's 2 for 3 thus far. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cruz has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2.
First baseman
digging in, Joe Mauer. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Chopped weakly to the right. On to the bag with it himself is Alonso, and that's out number 3. Now at the plate, Robinson Cano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Rosario is there, and that is a big first out here to start inning number 9.
Up next for Seattle.
Standing in, Mitch Haniger, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
I like that check swing. He started to offer at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. 1-2. Here it comes. And another foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Third baseman number 15.
He's set. Here it comes. Lifted the other way to left center. Rosario is there. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one. Really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
They left 6 men on base. For the Mariners, 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Hector Santiago. His record is now 2-0.